Okay, so hopefully you can see everything that's on here. I got from Costco. There's organic blueberries, organic mixed fruit that has peaches, strawberries, and mango in it. I also got some um, organic chia seeds. This you can add to smoothies. You can add to your oatmeal. It's a superfood. It has, as you can see, fiber, protein, and it has omega 3s in it. Very healthy for you. You can also add this to your water, and it gives your water a superfood. Um, I got the pumpkin flax granola. This has only 10 grams of sugar in it, and it's only a fourth of a cup is a serving. So this can go on top of your yogurt with mixed fruit, and then you can put a fourth of a cup of this on there. I have some organic sprouted pumpkin seeds. The organic sprouted pumpkin seeds you can add into your salads. You sprinkle on top of a soup if you want to. They are raw, so which means that they're not going to stay around a long time, and they're sprouted, which means they've been soaked in water until they've sprouted a little bit, and then the maker has um, dried them, probably in a dryer, in a food process dryer. But sprouted seeds are supposed to be very, very healthy and very good for your not only cardiovascular system, but they're also good for your internal organs. They're good for your digestive system, exceptionally good for that. Other thing that I don't get too many canned foods, but I got the organic pumpkin. And the organic pumpkin that I picked up, I'll be adding this to my smoothies. I also will probably make a soup, although I didn't see any coconut milk there, so I'll probably go and get coconut milk or make my own coconut milk, which you can find that on YouTube. But pumpkin is another squash that is very good for you, and you can also use your squashes as your carbs, so that'll be a really good thing. In the back here, I got quick cooking steel cut oats. These are like, these kinds of oats are good for your digestive tract, for digestive health. Digestive health, they've been talking about that recently. This is one of the foods that you should incorporate into your diet to lower cholesterol, and lowering cholesterol can help lower blood pressure because of the fact being that it goes in they act like little scrub brushes. They clean out all of your arteries and veins. So something else that's really good, really healthy. And again, if I didn't mention it before, all of this stuff has come from Costco. Another sweetener, you know, I use stevia, but if I want to use something in my smoothies at home, this is a wholesome brand, excuse me, and it is the organic blue agave, which is a low in glycemic. I don't know if you can see that there, but I'm going to try to focus it in so you can. It is a low glycemic organic sweetener. And what that means is that people that are watching their sugar intake due to being diabetic or having diabetes run in their family, and they're watching their sugar intake, which if you don't know by now, sugar, white refined sugar, is a contributor to the growth of cancer cells. It's also a inflammatory item. So if you have inflammation in your body, then you'll want to start getting off your white sugars, your white breads, your white pastas. And although I don't really eat too many breads and pastas and stuff like that anymore, so very rarely will I eat it. So, and then if I do eat it, it has a tendency to swell me up a little bit. Not that I have celiacs, but it's just the inflammatory products that are in the breads. So I have a tendency that I'm trying now to really stay away from those things and being a little bit more successful at doing that. Just don't buy it. But organic blue agave is something that you can use in your oatmeal. You can use it and drizzle it on top of your, you can use it in your smoothies, drizzle it on top of your quick cut oats. You can use it when you make your, like I like to make my little breakfast soup with my fruit and my granola, and you can make the breakfast soup as thick as you like. Those of you that can eat bananas, that would be a good thing, because then you can thicken it up. I'll have to substitute sometimes with avocado. And I'm looking into other things, and I've heard that I can do things with some other like nuts to thicken up my stuff. So, but you'll want to get your organic blue agave, and Costco sells the organic blue agave in a double pack. So it's not like you're going to be using a whole lot of this, but this is something that's good to have, and it comes in a pretty good size. Looking at about 36 ounces. So we're looking at 72 ounces. That's a lot of organic blue agave. The good stuff. Good stuff. Back here, I happened to run into, they had some what called True Story organic oven roasted sliced chicken breast. This means that the chicken has no nitrates in it. The chicken was raised with no antibiotics and no hormones ever. They're humanely raised. It says 100% vegetarian diet. I, don't think chickens are vegetarians. They eat bugs. So, I'm a little skeptical on it, but I'm going to try it. Says no MSG in it. So it was just something for me to try. And if anybody that knows, I am like queen of the soups. So I can take half of this package, and I have some organic bok choy. And I'll be, with the weather starting like it is tonight, I might be making a quick soup. And this would be a great soup starter for me. Other thing I could add to my soup, people really don't care for it, but it's another great food to have on hand as a snack. You need something crunchy, don't want to reach for the chips. Is the roasted seaweed, and right now Kirkland is starting to make their own brand. So one thing, for those of you that are watching, your sodium intake might not be a really good one to get from like Kirkland, but if you go to the Asian stores, they're considerably less in sodium, and I do have some of that kind, and I like to add that to my soup because it gives it a different flavor, and along with sometimes adding lemongrass and just other things, and explore. So make sure you explore when you start cooking clean. Also ran into Strauss, which is an organic plain Greek yogurt, non-fat yogurt. As we all know, yogurt carries a probiotic in it. Organic means that how they process this from the cows are humanely raised, they're grass-fed cows, and when they extract the milk and the process they use, they don't usually use too much heat into their things. Let's turn it around. So anytime you use Greek yogurt, you need to understand that Greek yogurt is very thick, but it's got a lot of stuff packed in it. This one happens to be about 160 calories, which is okay. Has about, I think, 125 milligrams. You can see that my eyes are still dilated, and I think my phone is not picking it up, but it has about 125 milligrams of sodium. So those of you that are watching your sodium intake, you need to watch that. Greek yogurt has a lot more protein in it. It has 20 grams of protein, and of course the 12 grams of sugar, which is really a natural sugar because any milk has a sugar in it. But I like the fact that it was organic. Serving size is 1 cup, but I only use like a half a cup when I make my stuff because I put so much other stuff in it, and so a cup is usually. So this is the brand called Strauss. And then last but not least is Kirkland is now making it an organic chicken stock. Comes with 6 boxes in it and resealable cartons. So it has a lot more flavor than broth. Stocks are usually better because stocks is what they take the bones and the carcass of the chicken, and they and they usually boil that with water and carrots and celery and onions. You can make your own stock at any time if you have time to do that. But if not, like I said, they are making now an organic chicken stock. And everything that you see here, yes, it is a little over $100. However, in looking at what I got over a little bit of over $100, notice that everything is a bulk item. And if I stick to how I'm going to consume it, then this is going to last me for a long time. Fruits and vegetables, can't eat over 2 cups a day, because also I'm watching sugar intake, and not because I am pre-diabetic or diabetic at all. It's that my family has been predisposed to it, so I'm electing not to contribute to the manifestation of that disease. So, hope you enjoyed this little food tour, TeamFit. This is the first time I'm doing a food tour on here, so hopefully this will come out and it will be on a link for you for YouTube. So, and I will pin it. So, if you have any questions, feel free to inbox or feel free to leave questions on the link that this will be attached to. So, good day and keep drinking your water. Let's keep exercising. Thanks again, TeamFit.